Hello you guys! In today's video, we're gonna talk about our experiences in our green card interview in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, we went to Minneapolis April 28. So, we drove from here to Minneapolis for 2 days. We stopped at Albert Lee in Minnesota. It took us like 10 to 12 hours or to 16 hours to get there. Yeah, basically that. Went to Watertown and see some of the places there, like the Corn Palace. Like, really enjoyed being there, seeing different things, and the only corn palace in the world. So we went to Mitchell to see the corn palace, the only corn palace in the world, and it's so cool. We took lots of pictures there. I took lots of videos. I'm gonna show you there. I'm gonna show you here some of the pictures, and it's so nice to see different places like that. It's very unique, and they have a theme every year. So that's cool. So I made a checklist here of what you're gonna bring. But you'll receive a letter from the USCIS of the things that you will bring. So I made my own checklist here. But it's basically on what's written in your I-747? I-797? I forgot. So, what I did is I bring all the original copies of these documents, and I had a copy of everything. So I have passports, both of our passports, my husband's passport and my passport, our interview notice. Oh, okay, so it's form I-797C, or the notice of action, and then my medical examination, that one-piece examination, my copy. But if you already submitted that on immigration when you got here in the US, they will have that most probably. So, and then the affidavit of support, the form I-864, but I didn't have I'm confident enough that they will not be needing that because I already have work, and that's one thing. So, and then our ITR, Jason's copy of ITR three consecutive years, 2016, 2017, and 2018. And their W2, my payslip and his payslip, his birth certificate and my birth certificate, my EAD. I didn't apply for the AP, and our marriage certificate and marriage license. Our car insurance, life insurance, bank joint account or statement, and rental agreement. Our utility bills for proof of address, and then photos and cards from the family. So that's what I brought here. So I have this compilation of documents. So I have the originals here, and then I just put all the copies here. Just to be sure, just to, if the officer would ask, I brought all the wedding greetings, congratulations greetings, and all of the letters that we receive as a couple. But the officer didn't ask for any of that. And I brought this too, some of our pictures from the past, proof of relationship, chat logs, pictures together, and plane tickets. Okay? Just to be sure if he asks. Engagement ring receipt, that's for K1, but I just brought it with me. Our wedding pictures. Okay? Yeah. We went to Watertown to celebrate it with my husband's family, my mom's part of the family, and they had a celebration and some of our pictures from her sisters in Phoenix and some of the stuff that we did in Phoenix. Okay, when you get inside, you'll see lots of chairs here, and there's some booths and windows, just like in US Embassy. But I really thought that we will be going there, and because I've seen lots of people having their interviews there, so I said, okay, this is how it's gonna be like. And then somebody called our number. The guy called our number, the officer, and we went inside. So there's a door, and we went inside there. Lots of different rooms, and I scanned everything, and I've seen that there's lots of people having their interviews. And we went inside, and the officer's really nice. We swore that everything that we will say and everything that we will, the papers that we're gonna present are true. And then we say, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. And then he asked us for some questions, and most of the questions are pertaining to me. Like, what's my full name? Who's my husband? What's the name of my husband? When is his birthday? Where is his, where was he born? Basically that. And then he asked me for some terrorist questions, like, are you part of a group that wants to destroy the US or something like that? You know the drill. Just say no to everything, right? And so I remember he asked me, are you gonna plan to be polygamous here in the US? And I laughed a little. I said, no. And then, yeah. So, and then he got some checklist to, and then he got a checklist, like, what are you guys doing as a couple if you have time? What are your hobbies? Can you, and then he said, anybody can answer this question. What's the wedding like? And then how did you propose? Basically, so it just lasted for 5 to 10 minutes, you guys. 5 to 10 minutes. It's super easy. So don't be scared. Said, and then he handed me this paper. And yeah, he said you can apply for a US citizenship after 3 to 5 years. He said that. Because I really thought that it would take a while, like 10 years to get a citizenship. But he said 3 to 5 years. So it's good to know. And then he handed me this letter. So, yeah. So he checked. Your application or petition has been recommended for approval. As this time, it appears that you have established your eligibility for the immigration benefit for which you have applied. If final approval is granted, you will receive your approval notice by mail. So he said to us that we'll be receiving the card in 2 to 3 weeks. And yay! After that, we went to Mall of America, and we really had a great time. We had some margarita, we ate tons, we explored the area, we shopped, basically that. We celebrated. Yay, finally. Get over this. So, waiting for the green card in 2 to 3 weeks. End of video.
Keep your character when it makes it okay.
How do you read this?
Matador beef jerky.
Matador.
High in protein. Helps build muscle.